As always, it is so great to be here with you. And like I've told you in the past, if it wouldn't be for you, Spain on a fork would not be possible. So once again, I just want to let you know how much I deeply appreciate every single one of you. Anyways, today we're making another classic Spanish recipe, this time from the beautiful region of Catalunya, but more specifically, the historic province of Barcelona. We're talking Espinacas a la Catalana. This dish is basically spinach that you saute in extra virgin olive oil with a little garlic, and then you finish it off with some roasted pine nuts and some raisins for a kick of sweet and savory goodness. Folks, we're talking one of the easiest recipes we've ever done here on the show. Just a handful of ingredients, and the best part, it's all done in just 15 minutes. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. La Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings, and they even offer classic grilling systems. That way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code ONAFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's begin by getting our ingredients ready. I'm going to measure out a 1/4 cup of raisins, which is 50 grams, and add them into a sieve with a bowl underneath. And then we'll cover the raisins with some warm water and let them sit here for about 5 minutes. This is going to help soften the raisins, that way they have a great texture and they're full of flavor. We'll also reserve a 1/4 cup of pine nuts, which is 35 grams. And finely mince 2 cloves of garlic. And as for the spinach, I'm using fresh bag spinach for this recipe. As you know, I love this stuff because it's already pre-cleaned and pre-cut. But you can also use frozen spinach. Just make sure to fully thaw it out and pat it completely dry beforehand. For the next step, let's start cooking our dish. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in a 1/4 cup of pine nuts, which once again is 35 grams. And we're going to dry roast the pine nuts between 4 to 5 minutes. And it's important to mix them around continuously, that way they all evenly roast. After 4 to 5 minutes, and the pine nuts are lightly roasted, you don't want to brown them too much, otherwise they can easily get a bitter flavor. We'll remove them from the pan and set them aside. Now, using the same pan with the same heat, we'll add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters, and the 2 cloves of garlic we finely minced. And once again, you want to make sure to mix this continuously, that way the garlic evenly sautés. After 20 to 30 seconds, and that garlic is nice and fragrant, you don't want to brown it, we'll start adding in the spinach. And I like to add it in there in batches, that way it doesn't overflow out of the pan. And as you can see, by mixing that spinach with the olive oil, it easily wilts and it comes down in volume. And as for the amount of spinach, I'm going to add in about 15 ounces, which is 450 grams. Once all the spinach has been added and it's lightly wilted, we'll add in the roasted pine nuts back into the pan, along with the raisins that have been soaking, and season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together. Then we'll remove the pan from the heat and transfer everything into a serving dish. And check it out, Espinacas a la Catalana, a beautiful recipe from the province of Barcelona. Very easy to make, gorgeous presentation, and the best part, all done in about 15 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, Espinacas a la Catalana. You know, I still remember the first time I tried this dish. I was eating at a plaza in El Barrio Gótico in Barcelona, and it truly blew me away. So this, I am so excited to try. Here we go. Look at that beautiful presentation. You know, first of all, it's so good. But I tell you, it's so hard to believe that with such minimal ingredients, we got so many flavors out of that. The spinach is beautifully cooked, and then the pine nuts and the raisins give it that sweet and savory goodness to take this dish to the next level. And you saw this easy to make, done in about 15 minutes, truly the perfect side dish for any meal, and extra special during the holidays once again because of its beautiful presentation. Give it a try, you're gonna absolutely love it. Real quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Leslie Tyson, Alan Sanchez, Kevin Moran, and Lisa Larea. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.